Do you want to hear a secret? What's the difference between an effective leader, good leader, and one that's not so good? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and we inspire. And recently, I feel like this has just been slapping me in the face every single day, running into the same scenario in different venues of life, on the business side, on the personal side, on the political side. What is it that makes a leader effective, and what is it that makes some leaders ineffective? Here's the answer. Once again, it's a secret. The ineffective leaders are efficiently ineffective. Okay, what does that mean? That means that you have a particular goal, a desire, objective that you want to complete, but you get caught up in the how-to so much that you lose sight of what that objective is. Can I give you some examples? Okay, Eli's dad, I can give you some examples. Let's start with, I'm going to give you one general example and one specific example. General example. Let's take a look at this pandemic. One of the things that we are efficiently doing is we're saying to each state, okay, governor, you're the one that's in charge of your state. You set the guidelines for how we're going to keep people healthy during the pandemic. So some states, have locked down this, other states have locked down that, other states are completely open. We are effectively inefficient because, yeah, we've given them the assignment and yeah, they're doing it, but in the whole big picture, can you see how inefficient that is when people in this country travel from state to state? When they go to airports, when they take trains, when they take buses, when they gather in large groups? You can't have a piecemeal solution to something that is a national issue. Each individual piece, each of the 50 governors can be very, very efficient, but they're not being effective as a whole. You follow what I'm saying? Let me give you a different example. The library that I'm associated with recently put in a machine that so it's sort of for self-checkout, okay? This isn't revolutionary. I mean, you have self-checkout, at Walmart, at the grocery store, at, all places. Everybody's doing that now. It makes sense. It saves time. It's modern. It's using the technology. So, you still have to have one person behind the counter, if something comes up. But for the most part, society has embraced the machines, the self-checkout, in whatever venue it is that they're trying to use, grocery store, whatever. Okay, that's a great idea. So what is a symptom when you do something like that? Well, before that, they would have at the library 4 or 5 people that would be working behind the counter. Well, now if you got the machines, you don't really need 4 or 5 people, do you? All right, so one of the things that the executive of the library wanted to do was to make sure that people didn't lose their jobs over this transformation. So it was decided that 3 or 4 of the people that were working in that department, in the checkout department, would be transferred to a new position in a different section of the library. Okay, I can understand that. Let's keep people's job, let's improve. But here's the point. They just put in these machines to speed up people checking out books. Here's the problem. No one's coming in to check out any books. All right? All right, so you've sped up that process, so you're very, very efficient, but you're ineffective in what it is you're trying to do. what is it you're trying to do? You're trying to, and the mantra of this library is connect people, information, and ideas. That's the mantra. That's where the focus needs to be. This is an opportunity. When I say here's why it's an opportunity. The library needs to connect with the people. The people are not coming into the library. How do you connect with people in today's times? Let's see, how does everybody else do it? I know, how about a better internet connection? What should be done is a new department needs to be developed. Okay, we don't need people in that department anymore, or very few people in that department because we have the machines. But we have a new need, and the new need is to get people involved with the library, whether that's in person or, as society is dictating to us, over the computer. So the library needs to have a new department, and this department needs to start making videos on this subject, that subject, so on, because people aren't going to come in, but people will reach out from their computers, and you can still have people sign up for things over the computer, and you can still be useful to the community. Does that make sense? So the library has become more efficient in what it is you're doing, but how effective are they in achieving the goal that is the mission, which is connecting people, information, and ideas? That's where the focus needs to be. So instead of reshuffling those people that work, create a new department that addresses that particular issue so that you can fulfill your mission statement. Does that make some sense? And you see this all over. Once again, that's a specific example in business. It happens over and over and over again. You as an individual, are you doing things? As an example, let's suppose that you're a pretty good shooter, Eli, as a basketball player, and you shoot and you shoot and you shoot, and boy, are you fantastic. People are calling you Steph Curry Jr. You are fabulous as a shooter. But you can't run worth a lick. So you continually work on your shooting. Okay, keep working on your shooting, but you're effectively, you're being efficiently ineffective. Why? Because if you can't run, you can't play the game. You need to work on the things that are going to help you to win the game. And because we'll never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and take charge. I'm Eli's dad.